method about stress reduction. So, stress is one of those things we all have, and stress is something that can manifest very differently in different people. So, my husband, he manifests a lot of stress in his shoulders and his back. Like, so he likes to try to get regular massages when we're not in COVID, but he tries to get regular massages and allow his muscles to relax. I clench my jaw and get a lot of headaches if I'm too stressed out. Or I'll be clenching my fists. This morning, like I woke up, I must have been clenching my fists overnight, but I woke up this morning and it was like difficult to hold on to something because my hands had been gripping all night. So everybody's stresses manifest differently. Some people will get tense in their chest, some people get chest pains, different things. So when you feel your body getting stressed or you know you've got a lot of work to do in a day, you need to make a plan for kind of managing that physical stress because the physical stress affects your mental, if you got a headache, if you've got a backache, it's going to affect how productive you are, how well you're working, how you interact with clients, how you interact with coworkers. So you really need to make sure you're managing that stress proactively and not just waiting till you have a headache or a backache or, stomach ache if your stomach gets in knots or whatever it is. So this is something I did. I started a long time ago. So I did document review in a past life when I lived in South Carolina at a big firm. And we were doing this huge document review, but the firm was like 6 floors high. Like it was a building they built right on the water. It was beautiful in Charleston. You could see the bridge. It was beautiful. But basically, I was in like a cubicle in the back somewhere, right? I couldn't see the bridge. So every hour I would try to get up and do something, so I sat all day. And a lot of lawyers and other professionals, CPAs, whatever you're doing in a professional capacity, you may be sitting all day, and I do that sometimes. I sit all day at my computer, even now doing coaching. But if you're someone who sits a lot all day, or you're someone who doesn't get out and get exercise, that's the number one thing that has been proven to help combat stress, because stress is tied to the hormones in your body, and it causes emotions in your body, it causes physical manifestations, and the more movement you can get in a day, the better off you are. And I've talked before quickly about like a few chair yoga things you can do, or like I do a few morning yoga things sometimes, or evening yoga things, just to try to let my body get a little bit of relief. So this is what I suggest for this week's 3-minute method. Every hour, I want you to find 3 minutes. This is really a small amount of time. And if you can't do it every hour, then do it twice a day or do it 3 times a day. Find 3 minutes where you can get up and either go up and down the stairs. That's what I'm saying. This law firm had like 6 sets of stairs. So you could like go up and down the stairs for a few minutes. Walk around the building. It's nice outside. Hey, Christina. It's really nice outside, so get up and walk around your building once an hour. Just take 3 minutes. It doesn't, even if you're just getting up, you're walking like back and forth in your office for 3 minutes. The physical activity will start to relieve more stress for you. You'll start to release different, hormones. Your body will start to be able to combat that stress. So when I was sitting for 8 to 10 hours a day doing document review, I would get up every hour and do 3 minutes up and down the stairs. And as lawyers, I know our time is precious, and sometimes we don't have time, and we don't think we have time, but that's a story we're telling ourselves. There's always time for you, because you can't give from an empty cup. The more stressed you are, the more physically in pain you are, the worse off you are, the worse you're going to be able to perform as an attorney, the worse you're going to be able to help your client. I mean, you're just not going to be able to be there for someone because you cannot give from an empty cup. So if you take a small amount of time, a couple times a day, to get up and walk up and down some stairs, or walk around your building, hey Skip, or walk, just walking back and forth. Walk the mail down to wherever it's got to go, the mailbox, whatever. Walk out to your car, get some fresh air, get some sunshine. That vitamin D from the sun in the summer is super, super important. If you've got 3 minutes just to walk around the living room, whatever it is, take a few minutes of time. 3 minutes. If you can do it every hour, that's a great goal. So you try to achieve it every hour. And it becomes like a habit, right? So you start noticing like, oh, it's 11:57. That means I need to get up and go walking. Or, I started to be able to have a routine, and you naturally became like a rhythm to get up and walk around the building or walk up and down the stairs every hour. So do that. Set a reminder for yourself in your phone and get rid of that stress every hour. That will also help you to clear your mind, distract you from whatever you're working on for a moment, because when you come back, you'll have more clarity. There's been so many times where I'm sitting there on the computer trying to get something done, trying to come up with a way to word something for a case, trying to come up with a way to word pleadings, and then I get up and I take a break and I come back, and it comes to me so much easier because I'm not stressed as much. So this week's 3-minute method: get up every hour if you can and take 3 minutes to walk around and relieve that stress. Get your body moving in some way for 3 minutes every hour if you can do that today. or at least twice a day while you're at work, so you can just get the stress out and really get your body moving. So reach out if you guys have any questions. I am always here for you guys. Have a great day.